Da, 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 da. Let's see. Is it working? Is it working? Maybe. Oh, it doesn't look like it's working. That's maddening. Maybe it is working, but okay. Well, let me says that it's supposedly working, so I don't know. Maybe. Haha. Maybe it is working. But, oh, yes. You know, you didn't need to hear that. Okay, cool. Sorry. Technology and I hate each other, so, well, I try to work with technology, but it just seems like it's intent on hating me forever, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Single player, we're on attempt 3. Last time we completed the saga of getting lost for an eternity. And then we found, well, because I died, right? And then we finally managed to make it back home safely. It was rough going there for a little bit there, but oh my gosh, yeah, I have a billion cats. Well, no, I only have 4. But it's fine. Okay. Okay. I thought about it the other day, and I figure. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was a mistake. Oh, I don't want to accidentally hit you. Bed. Okay, one of you guys needs to come with me. We're not going very far. We're just going to hopefully not die on this cliff, because right now we're really glitching out. Come on, one of you guys needs to come over here. Jeez. Okay. Guess what? Okay. Oh my gosh, Midnight. You lazy fool. Alright. Stripes. Oh, yes, you're seated. Perfect. Okay. Now the rest of you guys, we're gonna go over here a little bit. Come on, one of you guys needs to follow me. Oh, come on. Oh, you lame guys. No, you got rid of Stripe and now you're just like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna stay at the bed forever. Which, you know, maybe one of you I'd understand, but like, literally. Oh, excuse me. Okay, one of you guys come over here. Come on. Come on, Midnight. Midnight purposely being all contrarian on me. Perfect. Okay, and then orange one. You had a name. It was like sunset, right? Or sunrise or something like that. Come on, baby. I know you want to hang out with your mom, but I need you over here. Oh my gosh. Just having. Come on, kitty. Come on, kitty. Oh. No, Sunset? Come on, you jerk. Get over here. Okay, you're a fine, small little kitten, but, like, who... Ah, yes, finally. Come on, kitten. Oh, wait, duh. Let me get the fish. That'll work. Where'd you go? Oh, I switched to a torch by accident. Come on. Get over here. You look just like Stripe, so sorry if I get you confused. Oh my gosh, you guys are such foolish creatures. Come on. Sit. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now I have my guards. No, we're gonna focus on getting the farm set up. I need to go back to that one village that had that cream color cat. At some point though. Okay. Okay, let's see. We're to keep you on as a guard for future stuff. Anyway, so goals today are first get the farm. Well, it's kind of going to be a mix of getting the farm set up / like the base set up. So basically, we're going to try to carve a giant tunnel in the, well, like a downwards tunnel through the mountain. Okay. Now, yes, technically, this could be done with, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, both of those were, well, you know what, we'll just, fine, oh, wait, no, I need to put my bed down. The good-looking bed. Okay. Torches. We need to torch this place up. I only have 2 torches, so that'll be great. Okay. Okay, Jeff. I don't know. I'm still... I don't know what I want to call him. I don't know what to call him. These plants are gonna take forever to grow. Oh my gosh, I had a torch right there. You know, it's like I need to have the torches so that I don't get attacked by monsters at night, but then I can't tell exactly where this stuff, like where the... Okay, fine. Where the light hits until it's nighttime when there's the monsters. So, you know, we'll see. Okay, let's see. Hopefully the cats will keep, like, creepers at bay, though, while we, sort through this situation. Okay, we want 2 chests. So yeah, kind of getting, like, the base set up. We'll do, like, a little, oh my gosh, tunnel thing. I don't, oh, okay. Actually, no, I want that one. I want that one, that one, that one. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. Tunnel thing that goes down, so we'll have, like, this upper platform, and then we'll have a lower platform down where it's a little bit flatter for, like, the farm, because that'll just be easier to deal with. I want the stick. Okay, I know the bundle, like, helps carry a bunch of stuff at the same time. I just don't want to carry a bunch of stuff right now. Actually, let's plant this tree. I don't know if you'll grow or anything. Oh, is it just raining, or is it nighttime? Oh, okay, it's nighttime. Oh, you brought me string. Oh, wow. You're proving yourself to be less useless every single day. Okay. I don't know why I don't like that cat, guys. I like the other ones. I don't know. Bother me for whatever reason, and I don't know either. anyway, so we want to specifically focus on having like that flat area be like plants. So like right around down there, we'll do a bunch of like a garden thing, right? But maybe also have animals right there. But those may be able to fit inside of the home base thing, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's see. Did I get rid of everything I wanted to get rid of? Oh yeah, let's move the pumpkins in there. Oh. I'm gonna wait on that. Okay, I need to make an infinite source. What am I doing? There we go. Oh, the string from the cat. Okay, there we go. Now I can focus on the great tool that I have there. Yeah. Sorry, Torch. What? Okay. Look at that. Now my plants get water. So exciting. Okay. Good. It's time for you to get up anyway. Perfect. Always want water. Water's always important. I'm so happy I was able to get that. Okay. Oh my gosh, you lazy fool. Okay. Okay. Now each layer where I want to have like the main stuff is going to be kind of mostly also dug out, so that's going to take forever. I recognize that. So we'll see how that goes. Also, depending on how like basically I think this is the last time I'll be here at my current home. It's might have to pack up my computer. There's a small chance tomorrow morning, but honestly, the way my hands have been mad at me, I kind of I don't think I'll be up for it. So, you know, 3% chance something happens tomorrow. You know, maybe I wake up super motivated and great, but most likely the answer it's not going to happen. I need to pack this computer, and then I have to try to get the house as clean and spotless as possible, you know. So, all right, we're gonna call that good for now. Oh my gosh, you are just so loud. Yes, hello. I'm gonna call you Sunny. That's your new name. Because I like that more. I can remember that. Sunny. Ah! How rude, breaking on me. I don't appreciate that. Can you break coal with like a, with a wooden pickaxe? Asking for a friend. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I want... I want a lot of sticks. Yes, I'm going to use all my wood on sticks. No, I actually want half of those sticks to be held back for future use for torches. Hopefully the trees I planted bother to grow. Okay, that should be enough for now. I'm also gonna make an axe. Okay, we'll move the food for now. No, okay. Shovel. That's not strictly necessary. I could make a sword, but I don't want to right now, so... Okay, I need to eat. I don't remember which salmons I ate, so I'll just try both of them. Okay. Anyway. How's life going? Going good? Going great? Just so you know, arthritis sucks. And I'm bored, so obviously I need to... Oh, torches. That's what I need. I'll move this one for now. Okay, torch. Okay. So when I'm not actively, distracted by the world, I will, just try talking about random nonsense that bothers me in life. That's usually how it's gonna go. If you don't want to watch that, great. Go away then. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. Oh, hello. Alright, now the point, I need to take this one with me, because then if I'm in a tunnel and there's a creeper, then he can scare the creepers away. But I don't care about that one as much as the other ones. So, I have a backup one at that other place. Lighting up this mountain is gonna take forever. But side note, he's a lighter color is the other thing. So, like if I took midnight down there, I wouldn't be able to see where midnight is. This way, I can actually see where this cat is, and I don't want two there. What the heck? I can actually see where the cat is, like if it's actually in front. Well, relatively so. I recognize that the lighting. I kind of really hate the lighting situation right now. Like, it was like 1.16 second half or something. Like, the lighting was fine. I was not bothered. I could survive, didn't care, worked out great, right? But it's kind of like, okay, you know how like in movies, right? Sometimes they have this thing where it's like, oh, we want realism and we want it to be as dark as possible. And then like you're literally looking at it and you're like, okay, I'm looking at a blank screen right now. This is oh so fun. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, I really would prefer to actually watch the movie and see what is happening. Like okay, I get it, it's not realistic, but you know what, just show, especially in like movies where it takes place in like ye old days, like, you know what they had back then? They had stars, that you could actually see because light pollution wasn't really a problem. And they had, will still have, the moon, So unless your story literally has a scene where the whole gag is that you can't see anything, like, the lights go out and a murder takes place or something. Like, that's the only reason that it should be pitch black, is because you're intentionally trying to, make sure the audience doesn't know the whodunit situation, right? But if it's like a big old battle or something, like, I don't care. I want to be able to see the fighting. Like, I don't want to just sit there and go, oh, yay, it's a black screen. I wonder what is happening, because that is just the most annoying thing ever. I hate it. Okay, Mr. Sheep. Alright, let's make some more torches. Let's go around the lighted area, see what I missed. Come on. Some of this I can't really tell for sure. It's just like kind of dark, so like might as well. Okay, this area is definitely dark. Anyway, so that's my thing. It's like in movies, you should be able to see what the heck is happening, even if it's at night, you know, because yeah, it's at night, but also I wanted to watch a movie, not a dark screen with where it's impossible. So, and like, okay, let me get some water. Maybe, okay, we'll actually go down now. Maybe, there's a whole, thing where, like, sometimes in the movie theater, you can see what's going on, but then you actually watch it, like, on your TV at home, and suddenly you're just like, oh, I can't tell anything that's going on. Oh! Oh, there's a creeper. Well, that's terrifying. Sorry. So honestly, I feel like if that's going to be a thing that happens, then we should make like if you're so intent on it looking super good in the movie theaters, like maybe we need to also have like the at-home release that looks kind of okay in actual houses, like if you're gonna sell like the DVD version where like the lighting's turned up or something like that. And like the thing is, okay, so my understanding is, you know, way back in my day, no, but way back in ye old times, right? You couldn't just add light into the scene after the fact. You couldn't edit light in or anything. So, basically once, okay, I wanted this iron for something specific, and I'm trying to remember what I was thinking of specifically. I think I just need to make an iron pickaxe, but, how much do I have right now? Ooh, 8. The perfect number. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, man. So anyway, like, so you couldn't just go back into editing and put in light that looked good. It was basically, what am I doing? It was basically, you just set up the lights, and then if you had a bunch of light, then you could turn down the light, but you couldn't bring in more light. So sometimes they'd film with more light than necessary to make sure that there was enough light in the scene, right? That's why in a lot of old-timey movies you'll end up with like a lot of bright blues and stuff at night. But then like when it switched to the other platform, which like was switched to digital, I guess, off of film, then suddenly, oh, well, you know, we could go back and add in light. So they like decided to stick with that, but like they didn't go back and add in light. So like it's not enough light. So I don't I still want to be able to see the movie. Anyway, so that's so I feel like Minecraft kind of did that, where it's like oh, I want to be able to play, but then suddenly it's dark, and like usually I guess right now it's not Oh, okay. Like when I'm in the caves and stuff, it's like I can't see anything. Like I understand the deep dark, you're in the deepest, darkest spots and you're like, oh yeah. It's the whole point is it's dark. Okay, so maybe those areas in like caves or maybe under a certain level, then you know, where like the not just like the deep slate is, you know, where that starts, then maybe yeah, the lighting goes down or something. But like the surface caves, it's like, man, I can't even see anything. So what is going on there? Like I feel like I don't know. And I have some sensitivity issues with like brightness. So like the issue is I'll have my brightness up all of the way, and then I can't see anything. It'll be oh, no, I'll have my brightness up all of the way so I can maybe make out something, right? But it's still really hard for me to make it out. And then the issue is, especially like if it's in an area where it's a lot of snow, or even like the desert where it's a lighter palette, then when during the daytime I'm blinded because it's way too bright. So then it's like, okay, well, I can see now, but like also I may have some other issues, you know, like it's a terrible cycle. So and okay, the thing is, technically I could get OBS, right? And there's a way to make it so that the brightness is back to normal or something. I don't remember. I feel like I was told that there was something you could do on there to make it more normal. Like in the Nether, you can get rid of the extra fog and stuff, right? Which maybe in the future I'll try that. But like my goal is to try to legitimately get all of the achievements. But like now, like, okay, I'm not saying this is a speed run, but if you go onto the speed run thing, like one of the things is you're not allowed to make a certain adjustment on OBS, otherwise it doesn't count. And maybe you're just not allowed to, you can't have like dynamic lighting or something, you know, where like you're walking with the torch and it like lights up stuff for you. That's cheating, I guess. So I'm like, well, no, I still want this to be as legitimate as possible. So like, and like, I also think there's a way where you can up the default brightness, like in like, the game files or something. Which I could be wrong, but I think that was a thing. Oh, I'm hungry. I could eat one of these. Haha. We'll switch you out for... Did I kill a rabbit? I don't remember killing a rabbit. That's weird. Anyway, so yeah, I know there's this thing where you could technically actually no, I want to plant those. You can technically adjust the lighting or something and whatever. No, I want to keep the salmon for now. Okay. But once again, like that's quote unquote cheating on the speedrun thing. So it's a little bit like, yeah, I may attempt to figure out if that's possible in the future, and that might be an older Minecraft thing that you could do that they changed the code for and whatever. But we'll see. Gotta plant the trees. Gotta plant the trees so that I have wood for more torches. Oh my gosh, you lazy bum. Okay. Okay, gonna expand this a little bit. Oh wait, okay, I did give it to myself. I know it's not a lot, but I need to try to at least have some sort of growth happening. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. You guys and your purring is driving me insane. Okay, we need at least one pickaxe. There was something else I needed the iron for. I don't... Is it shears? I mean, shears are good. I think I'll make some, because why not? But I don't think that that's what I wanted. Okay, well. Okay. Options, music and sounds. Friendly creatures. I assume that the cats are friendly creatures. That's still too loud. I don't want that tree. Yeah, okay, we'll call that good for now. Oh, it's nighttime. What did I say my name was? Oh. No. Oh. Oh, oh. That's my name. I thought it was something else. It's fine. It's a good name. I think it was like a... Okay, whatever. I don't know. Okay. I really don't want too many beets. They're not actually nutritious. Potatoes. Yeah, this is just not the ideal farming situation, like, at all. Okay, I need one raw potato for me in the future, and then I need to bake a potato, and then I'm going to plant the rest of these potatoes. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Oh, there's a torch where that watermelon should grow. Whoopsie. Okay, okay, carrots. Okay, that one actually has options, so I don't know what its problem is. Carrot. You know, I think it's unfair that you can't have cooked carrots, too. Have you ever had cooked carrots in real life? I mean, it's more like a baked carrot when I have it. I like cook it in the oven and stuff. Like, it's pretty decent, gotta say. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's like if you like bake it in the oven or something, it like does this caramelization thing where it almost has like a little bit of sweetness to it. Like just you know, do like so what I do, which could be different for somebody else. They might have their own version of it, right? But I'll get a bowl, and I'll excuse me, I changed my mind on those ones. I'll get a bowl. I'll put like my chopped up carrots. You can chop them two different ways. You could also just cook the carrots whole. Like that's also a choice. But what I do is I like to cut them up like into slices, like pickle sizes. You know what I mean? Maybe like thicker than pickles, but you know. And then you can cut them whatever sizes you want from there. But usually that's a fine size. It's basically like if you were to make chips or chips, whatever. Cut it up, and then you put those into a bowl, and then you put like a drizzle of, you can choose between olive oil or like regular vegetable cooking oil. I can't decide which one tastes better in my mind. Like sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, no, this is totally great. And then other times I'm like, I don't really taste the difference. So, I don't know. Oh, I need a poison potato too. I need to eat one of those. Let's see. I don't need the wheat seeds. I need to make some bread. Yes, I need to have some wheat on hand for sheep though later, but I need to eat some bread. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so sneezy. I think I need to go to an allergist. I don't remember the last time where like I could fully breathe without my nose being plugged up, and like during allergy season it's just worse, but it's pretty bad. So I might need to do that someday, you know, when I have money. Okay, we're gonna cut a hole through here. Anyway, so you drizzle like some olive oil or vegetable oil. I've been doing olive oil lately. You could also cut the carrots like fries, where you cut them long ways, you know. But like, be careful doing that. It's a little bit harder to cut them that way. Anyway, drizzle of oil. You add some salt and pepper to taste, and then do like a salad toss thing with it, where like it kind of coats in all of the oil and salt and stuff, and then preheat the oven to like 425 degrees or something like that. That was probably the beginning, and then you cook them for like. What I do is I'll cook them for 15 to 20 minutes, and then pull them out, and then like flip them all over, and then put them back in for another 5 to 10 minutes. But you don't have to do that. You could just... Okay, yeah, I like this. Nice little tunnel situation. Need a torch in here so monsters don't just throw up here? Show up here. That's the correct term. Okay. Okay. You know, I think I'm just going to dig through the other side here, too. I think my computer's already mad at me. Right here. Anyway. And then either way, decision, when you're done, you pull it out. And I poke it with a fork. If there's like resistance, usually after 20 minutes I might pull it out and I'll poke it with a fork. If there's resistance and usually I choose the biggest carrot to try, you know, because like that's the one you're aiming for to be cooked. Anyway, if there's resistance, then that means it needs to cook a little bit more, you know, so I'll usually add like 5 minutes on. But if there's not resistance. Okay, I'm much higher than the rest of the stuff, but go this direction now. If there's not resistance, then that means it's cooked through. If you cook longer than that, then it's like more mushy, you know? But it's really, really good. I love them. In fact, I have some in my fridge right now. Yeah, I should have those for food at some point. Need to eat those before they go bad. But yeah. So, anyway. So they're really good, and I think Minecraft should also have them. Okay, well, this is layer 1. Let's go down a little bit. Oof. Oof, this is gonna be a job, man. Okay. Cave. Well, let's see if I die. Yes, I see all this coal. What? Is there another one? But yeah, this is the exact reason in case a monster shows up, then I can kill it. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's so perfect. I feel so good about this right now, guys. Crazy. Okay, let's see. Oh. See, this is why we bring cats here. This is why we brought cats on this expedition. Did it blow up my cat? Oh, it didn't. Okay, well, we're fine then. Yeah, no, I understand. I am not good enough for fighting creepers. They're not my strongest suit right now. Just saying. You did a great job, Jeff. Kind of tempted to call him Blue because he has blue eyes, but I don't know for sure how I feel about that. I know I keep changing his name every like 1 to 2 business days. Okay, there may be something there, but I don't know for sure. Oh my gosh. I hate caving. I mean, I get that for some people it's a great thing and they love it, but like, do you have to have shears to get this off? I made those specifically for this reason. That is not a necessary tool right now. Yes. What did I get? Ooh. Is there a point to that besides looking pretty? Okay, there's 2 different paths. I'm going to block this one because monsters can come out of it. And we'll go this way. We might try to... Oh! High possibility of trying to, give me all the torches. Trying to follow these as, like, natural tunnels. But also, maybe not. Okay. Oh, okay. So, more random stuff here. Okay. I'm going to talk about my lovely help because it sucks. Basically, here's a story about... okay. A few years ago, I'm in my 20s at the time. And I'm at work, doing work things, right? And I'm a teacher. It was a stressful year. We had a group of kids that was, it was a struggle group, you know, like, a lot of the kids social emotionally were struggling. Here's a big thing just for parents. A lot of the times, if you go into life going with your kiddos saying, oh, well, you know, it's okay, baby, nothing bad will ever happen, blah, 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 blah. Or, you know, giving them whatever they want whenever they throw a tantrum or something like that, then they don't know how to, yeah, I see that creeper there. Don't worry. I'm not crazy. I feel like he would get over here if he could reach me, but I don't think he can reach me right now. So, bye. Anyway. So if you're constantly just going, oh, it's okay, sweetie, and like just giving them whatever they want whenever they do a tantrum, like, okay, now like this is stuff where like, yeah, I might not be a parent, but I had to take a lot of like child psychology classes and stuff like that, right? So like I do kind of know what I'm talking about, right? So first of all, baby, when they're like 0 or whatever, they learn that, yeah, this is going on so many tangents, I know. They learn that when they yell, like, and are in discomfort, that their person will come and help them. Like, that's what they learn. How to fix the problem is I scream and I get what I need, which is good. Like, that's how it's supposed to be. Alternatively, if like there's like an abusive, neglectful situation, the baby learns that, oh, my parents won't help me with my needs, and therefore they stop crying because nothing changes when they cry. Which, unfortunately, in some cases, like, some parents are all like, oh, well, our kid is so great, they never cry. And it's like, they never cry because they learned that you don't care about them when they cry. Oh, wait, no, this is iron. I can still use this pickaxe. So anyway, so if like there's a baby for whatever reason that never cries, that could be a questionable thing. But like, you know, maybe it's like, you know, Jesus or something. Like when he was a baby, he didn't cry, supposedly, according to that whatever Christmas song, right? So yeah, you know. Anyway, so they learn, I yell, I get something to fix the problem. Now, as they grow older, like where, you know, they start babbling and stuff, it's important to encourage them to kind of like point at or indicate their needs instead of just them screaming, right? And some parents, they're really good at being able to tell the difference. It's like, there's the actual crying, and then there's the crying, where it's like, well, that was a terrifying sound, where they're clearly just whining to, like, they're going, oh, well, I'm upset because I didn't get to go on the tablet, or I didn't get to eat more dessert or something. I yell and cry, I get what I want. So you kind of have to help them unlearn and go, no, it's not that you yell and cry, it's that you tell me there's a problem and we'll see if we can fix that. Oh, whoops. Anyway. And so that's the thing. But a lot of parents, they just like hear their kid crying, and they're just like, okay, fine, 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 we'll give you what you want, right? And in some cases, it's like regular tears and you're fine, and you're just like, whatever, whatever, I can handle this, but some kids, like, they have the peel the paint off walls type howl thing going on, and it's just so loud and annoying, and sometimes some parents, like, I get it, sometimes you're just like, move, Jeff. Sometimes it's just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna do whatever I can to get this annoying noise to stop it, because it's annoying, right? And so therefore, you give them what they want, and then the kid learns that that's how they get what they want, is they make a scene and scream and yell until they get what they want, right? Which at 2 years old, it's much easier to, 2 years old, it's much easier to just like, oh, you want to sit here and make a scene in the candy aisle? Well, I'm just going to pick you up, we're going to leave, and you're just not going to get that thing, Versus if they grow up to be 5, 6, 10, like, if they're still crying like that all of the time, then it's like a much harder thing to break. What? I don't understand. It wasn't even weird. Okay. Anyway, so we had a lot of kids where clearly at home they basically learned the lesson of, oh, I cry and I get what I want. And unfortunately, a lot of the time, sometimes it's a neglectful thing. It's like, oh, well, I just want to do what I want to do. Here's a tablet. Do what you want. And the kid just screams and then they get what they want type thing. But sometimes it's like the parents, like, they really are trying, and they're going, oh, my poor baby, I'm going to help you feel happiness all of the time. But sometimes, like, the world is a uncomfortable place and isn't going to give your kid everything they want. Like, this is the time they need to learn how to regulate their emotions when things don't go their way. Wait, where's the way out of here? Okay. Ah, here it is. Okay. So, just, a side note. And, like, yeah, I'm not a parent. Like, I haven't been in the trenches. So, yeah, there's some things that I won't understand. But, like, psychologically, it is something you need to keep in mind. Okay. So, we have a few of these kids where, they go home or whatever, and oh wait, where was that other spot? I think it was over here. So these kids kind of learn, like, okay, I can do whatever. So we had some of that going on, right? And then, like, there's also, do I hear slime? Interesting. And then the other part is a lot of the times you end up with it where, like, kids aren't coloring as much. They're not, and, like, you think, oh, coloring, like, that's whatever. But, like, coloring kind of helps practice that writing skill. So, oh my goodness gracious, that was kind of terrifying. I was a little bit on edge, and Technoblade yells at me in Spanish. Anyway, so you what was it? So, it's just, oh, they're on tablet all the time, so they're not practicing some of those fine motor skills as much as would help them. Did I hear a frickin' stalker right now? Like, I hear a stalker. I hear a village stalker guy. Unless, like, it's a zombie villager situation. Like, I know those exist, but I didn't think they made that sound. Okay. It sounds really angry. Oh no, it's an illager. He must be above me. Oh, that's hilarious. It's gotta be an illager. He sounds angrier than a regular villager, you know what I mean? Okay. Sounds so angry. Angry that you can't find me. Ah. I hate these kind of caves. Like, this one is the worst. It sucks. Sorry, I'm just like really kind of scared, honestly. Come on. It's like they started to build a hillside and then they went, oh, never mind, we want more mountain here. You know what I mean? Like, weird. There we go. Do I want to keep going? Yes, I do. So scared. I definitely hear a skeleton now. I'm gonna hope that it's nighttime upstairs, and I'm just hearing one from upstairs. Because I'd prefer not to get shot in the back. Anyway, so like things like coloring, yeah, sure, they might not be in the lines, but they're practicing like that action of holding a pencil, you know? And it's helpful for like learning how to write in the future. And then cutting stuff out with scissors, like that's another important skill. I had first graders, I've had third graders who like couldn't cut out, I've had fifth graders who couldn't cut out stuff. Like, they're sitting there going like, oh, come on. Oh man, I thought I saw like a creeper head for a second. I was like, I'm gonna die trying to light this up. Like they need to be able to cut stuff out. And a lot of the time what happens, like, it's like, okay, we're supposed to be, oh, there's a bat, practicing cutting stuff, but then it's, you're taking forever, let me do this for you, right? But it's like that, I don't know if you've heard this analogy, but it's like there's that experiment where it's like there's, and like I'm sure there's exceptions to the rule, don't get me wrong, but like when a caterpillar is trying to get out of the cocoon, like it cocooned and now it's a butterfly thing. Oh, okay, that's just a bat. I thought that was an arrow or something flying at me for a second. That was terrifying. Oh, here a zombie. And it's like, if you're constantly doing everything for them all the time, then they're never actually going to be able to do it themselves. But like with the caterpillar thing, it's like if you, the caterpillar is struggling to get out of the cocoon. I hear you, where are you? You know what, I'm gonna call this good. I'm just gonna go up. Oh, you're right, it's this way. Thank you, Jeff. But if you like just cut open the cocoon that is supposed to, like, that the caterpillar's supposed to do on its own, what happens is like you end up with a fat butterfly with small wings. So you end up with Heimlich, you know, as a butterfly, where they can't actually fly because the pressure of the cocoon, like trying to get out of it, was kind of what forced. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, I was not prepared for that. Oh, scared me so bad. But the pressure, the hard part of getting out of the cocoon is the part that kind of was the biggest part of turning that caterpillar into the butterfly. And the same thing kind of happens with kids. Like, they need to... Oh, man. That's just... Oh, man, that's just so loud and scary. So, like, they need to learn that it's okay to struggle. They need to learn that it's okay if they get the wrong answers. If you're constantly doing everything for them, doing their homework for them, telling them how to like, or even just, like, not correcting them when they're wrong, then you're making it harder for them when they get to the real world and they do their work incorrectly or something. Like, if your doctor previously was always told that, oh yeah, 9 plus 3 is 93, you know, then are they really going to be the best doctor when they are learning stuff for medical school and stuff? No, because, like, they won't believe it when they're wrong, because their whole entire life they were told, oh yeah, no, it's fine, baby. So now it's okay to say, oh, you know, that was a great try, but we're going to try harder. Or, not harder. We're going to keep practicing, and someday you're going to be the best. Like, that's fine. But it's when you're just not acknowledging that they're wrong sometimes, you know. Anyway. Oh my gosh. Jeff, where are you? You're supposed to save me. Jeff. Oh, Jeff, I'm in a hole. Save me. Jeff, you didn't do your job. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that was not as bad as I thought. I didn't die, that's for sure. Okay, we need to light up this zone, that's for sure, though. Because this thunder is not our friend right now. Okay, first of all, let's take a little nap. Anyway. So basically, we had a lot of the tablet kids, right? And then we also just had a lot of kids who socially, emotionally weren't there. We had a lot of kids where they couldn't even write numbers in first grade. This is like a first grade level. Can't write numbers, can't any of it, you know? They're just struggling. And, like, there's a couple of kids where... and there was, like, just a lot of kids with some high ADHD stuff going on where, like, honestly, at this age, most kids are hyperactive and have a hard time sitting still for long periods of time. So, like, do they have ADHD or are they just, like, 5, you know? But, you know, just sitting still for a long period of time is hard. Staying focused on the lesson is hard. You know, a lot of that stuff. And, like, I did have a few kids who were, like, really smart, but they were, like, the smart sir knows a lot, you know what I mean? Like, anytime anybody else was wrong, well, actually, blah, 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 you know, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're worse than everybody else right now, kid. Like, I cannot stand this level of just being a jerk, you know? Like, and then this particular kid, he was like the bane of my existence, like constantly going on. He's basically like, yeah, I'm the smartest one in the room, you know? But like this, you give an assignment and he'd rush through it and you're like, dude, I can't even read what your answer was. Is this a 9 or a 4? Like, do it again, you know? And I actually had to do that. I had to have him redo assignments because I was just like, I cannot read your writing. Let me think here. Yeah, okay. Let's go get more trees. Oh yeah, I have a bed down there now. I'm just gonna go down this way. Ow. So he basically rushed through stuff so that he could just show, like, oh, look at me, I'm the smart one, I finished everything first, you know, blah, 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 blah. And he would be telling me how to teach. Okay, next we're gonna be doing math. It's math, right? It's right? It's like, no, it's gonna be writing now, purely because I'm the teacher and I don't need you to tell me what to do. Like, yeah, you might have been right, but stop it, you know? Anyway, so this class, a lot of extra, man, that waterfall is so sick. I almost want to go to that mountain, but I'll stay here. Anyway, so the classes were just really big and stressful. Which is fine. It's kind of to be expected. What level is this? 93. It's 93, an important level. 95 is... Okay, we'll go to the 95 zone. Okay. Okay. There's horses. Okay, where about is my mountain? Okay. So it was just a stressful year happening. Oh my goodness gracious. Would you look at that nonsense? Oh, don't look over there. There's an Enderman. Would you look at that nonsense? Oh my gosh, like, shoot, that's crazy. Okay, the Enderman's left. Great. Sorry, that probably hurt some ears. Anyway, so it's just like a stressful time. Me and the other teacher are really stressing out. I had been teaching there for a couple of years. Like, was I like the genius best teacher ever type thing? No. No. But like, I had some experience. Like, I wasn't like this noob who had no clue how to do anything, you know? Oh my gosh. Sir? So uncalled for. Right about here. This is... Oh, perfect. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay. So, oh my gosh. Oh, man. Enderman, man, they just... Oh my gosh. Dude. Calm yourself, man. Okay. Okay. Okay, right here is where we're gonna mark, but I need to explore this cave now. So, should we go up or down? We'll go this way. coming in front or behind? That's the question. Jeff, where are you? You're supposed to protect me from creepers. You can't get me now. Ha! Okay, well, there's another cave down there, so. So they must have been coming from this direction. What in the goodness gracious? What in the world? Is that sand? Jeff, where did you go? And see, this is lit up by the... Well, I hate this. I hate it all. I hate it all. I need that copper at some point. Okay, I'll get it. Where'd it go? Copper is necessary. Couple things I'm supposed to do with it, I'm sure. Anyway, so it's a stressful year, right? And like, this other teacher, like she had the experience. Like, she had been teaching for way longer than I had. Like, no, she knew what she was doing, but she was also stressing out because this was a particularly hard class. So, well, I'm just gonna dig here anyway, and we'll just see what happens. Yep. Okay. Oh. I have enough. Okay, and then actually I'm gonna turn all of this into... Yes. Okay. I almost want to build a staircase instead of it being interior, actually, so. Let's see, where's the, I want to come down, like, right around here, maybe? Oh, no. The sun is going down. Technoblade, this is not the time. Okay. Sorry, my alarm is, it's a fun alarm, you know, help me, Oh my gosh, this is nowhere near my mountain. Look at all those lights. I'm forever away. I'm singing, oh yeah, I'm right next to my mountain. No, I'm not. I'm dead. Okay, well, let's go back to where the actual mountain is. There's a bunch of mountains here, I know. Still thinking the stairs, though, down here. Like, I'm vibing with that, so we'll do that. I got a lot of stone. Ooh, I can make a stone cutter. And I have, like, a little staircase. Oh, that was a sheep. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay. Anyway, and, like, I'd only been at this school for, this was my 3rd year at that school, and to be fair, she had taught me a lot of how to teach that level. However, I had taught at a different school before, and that school was, it was in one of those, like, very low income type areas where, okay, let's see. 8, 16. And, you know, there's just not as much parent support and stuff like that, you know. And it's not even like there's not parents to support their kids. It's just like you got a bunch of parents who got life going on and they just don't have the time. It's like a single parent household, parent has a full-time job type thing, you know what I mean? Like, the time just is not there to constantly be... Where are these rabbits coming from? I don't remember killing these rabbits. Did they just die and I picked up stuff because they fell off a cliff? Like, I'm not seeing these rabbits. It's crazy. Maybe they're really miniature now and impossible to see. Oh my gosh, I have wood right there. What am I thinking? Okay. Anyway, so in the past, like, if we had a hard time on something, we would just... No, that's not how I make it. Oh, wait, no, I need to smelt this into stone. That's what I need to do. Duh. Woohoo! Got some copper! Why did I make... Okay, we have this, we have this, we have this. I need to bake a potato, too. Just have so much stuff I need to do. I've previously eaten raw potatoes. Okay. And I've previously eaten carrots. I think I'm actually good on those ones. Okay. Okay. Where's I at? Okay. So, in the past, like, one of us would be struggling with something, usually me, because I was the new one, right? And we eat lunch and we talk about, oh yeah, I'm struggling with this kid today because of XYZ, right? And usually it would be oh, well, let's see what we can do about that. Let's brainstorm some solutions, right? But then, suddenly, when it came down to, me, like, when she was struggling, I'd be like, oh, hey, you know, you could try XYZ, you know, like, just brainstorming solutions like we used to. Suddenly it was, you know, like, you don't even understand how hard these kids are, like, you don't get it, like, blah, 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 like, you have never had kids this hard. Spoiler, I have had kids that hard. I just, was in a different school district. And, it was also a terrible, administration situation. So, like, no, I understood. I had kids that were that difficult before. Like, it might have been a different version of difficulty, but I had some semblance of an idea, you know, like, seriously, this was a person who I had told all about all of the hard, like, how terrible it was at my past district. So, like, that kind of hit extra hard, where you're like, okay, like, I went through a hard thing in the past, and now here you are just saying, yeah, but, like, you have no clue how any of that feels. And it's like, I do, so I don't understand why you don't. Like, so anyway, there's that. It's like, okay, fine. Like, me offering help is bad. And I think it's, part of it is, like, I'm younger than her. She sees me as a new person who she's taught everything to. Like, oh man, like, what does it look like if she's the one telling me how to, you know, it's effectively similar to that first grader I was talking about earlier, where it's like, you're younger than me and I should know better than you, so therefore, like, you know, don't even try, you know? Where part of it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, like, the ego definitely takes a hit, right? But I was just trying to help, you know? Anyway, and then, like, later I talked to like the school counselor or something like that, and she was like, oh, you should write her a letter, like that'll help. I really think that you should do that type thing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna make some flint and steel just while I'm thinking about it. Flint and coal. What was that? Anyway, and okay, fine, like whatever. You don't want my help, I won't help you. And I wrote a letter and told her like, hey, we've been working together, but like I your X, Y, and Z is bothering me, and yada yada yada. And basically any time, like in the past we would have lunch all the time together, like we shared the same lunch break, right? Because we teach the same grade, and usually that's how that works. But it was like if I was having a good day and she was having a bad day, it was always I don't understand how you're able to, like, how are you getting your kids to do stuff, blah 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 blah. It just happens to be a good day for me today. If we were both having a bad day, then she had so much worse of a day. Oh, I need to set up my boom. She had so much worse of a day, like you couldn't possibly understand how much worse her day was. And yada yada yada. Okay, like sure, fine, whatever. It was only if we both had good days, then, like, if she was having a good day and I was having a good day, then we could actually, like, really talk, or I felt safe talking, I guess, because, like, otherwise it'd be like, yeah, today's kind of rough, whatever, I wouldn't go into detail of stuff that I was struggling with, where normally I would have to brainstorm, because I felt like I wasn't being heard, you know what I mean? I'll keep this one to the side for now. Okay, I'm thinking this section right here. Yeah, perfect, right here. This is the zone. Okay. Anyway, so clearly I have no idea how terrible her life is, or yada yada yada, right? And and the other time we could talk is if I had a bad day and she had a good day. Those were the best days, because then, like, it went back to old times. Anyway. Come on, creeper bait. I might call the other one that. Anyway, so basically it's just a highly stressful environment. And honestly, okay, the thing that bothered me the most is we had some kids who had some one-on-one aids, right? And that particular year, I did have a kid who had a one-on-one aid. Like, that was true. The thing was, though, she was there for that kid. Like, she wasn't my one-on-one aid. She was purely there to help that particular kid. I wasn't sitting there having her print and do copies or anything. It was purely like, here's the work we're doing, see if you can get him to do that or find something, like, depending on what the accommodations of that kid were. Sometimes it was just like, oh, here's our work, see if you can get him to do it or get it at a level he understands, right? This particular kid, he was capable. He could definitely do the work, but, like, it would not happen unless somebody was literally sitting next to him. So, like, it's literally what she, like, her whole job was basically sit here and make sure this kid does his work. Which, and she was really good at getting, like, keeping him motivated to actually try, you know? Okay. So, anyway, and she She was purely in there for that. Like, she's not sitting there doing anything else. Maybe she could have helped during small groups or something, but honestly, usually she was pulling him out for, like, extra help on stuff at that time. So, like, anyway, so that year I did have an aide. The next year, I had a, no, the year before that, I also had an aide for a very different kid. This kid was definitely more of a, high needs kid who, the aide was mostly not in my, like, the kid was assigned to my class, but, and they'd come for, like, recess and, some random base, but most of her time was purely spent basically doing her own curriculum with this child, which is fair. Like, that's allowed. Okay, that's weird. So, okay, like, most of it is being done with this particular kid. And so she was not, she was most definitely not doing anything to help me with the teaching part, right? It was purely just help with the one kid who struggles, right? And that was it. And then the year before that, my first year, it was like, I had, okay, it was COVID times, right? And so our kids were kind of partially online. And I had another high needs kid who needed an aide, but the thing is, this kid was online. So since she was online, she wasn't, since she was online, like, the aide wasn't in my room because this kid was online, and we were just doing our best, and it was my first year there, and that was just, it was crazy. I didn't get an aide until, like, the last month of the year when this kid went back to being in person. We had a whole thing. Anyway, back to when I'm having this issue. After I wrote that letter, one of the things was I said, like, you keep saying, like, one of the things she kept bringing up was, you've always had an aide to help you in your classroom. You've always had her in there to help you get everything done, and blah, 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 blah. And no, I did not. Especially that first year. I did not. That aide was not in my classroom. Like, you can sit here and gaslight me all you want about, like, how I don't know about as much as you do and how you're so much smarter than me or whatever. But, like, no, this was a fact. That aide was not in my flipping classroom. And I had all of the online kids. She had all of the in-person kids. So she had a bigger in-person class, but I had to deal with all of the online situation. Because I was just better with technology. Even though it hates me. So, like, okay. So that was really, it's a dumb hill to die on, but, like, that was the one where, like, in your mind you can literally look at it and go, yeah, but no, I literally 100% am not crazy, because this is where you can kind of see her whole story fall apart, I guess, is where it's like, no, I did not have an aide that first year. And, like, there was some other stuff going on, but, like, that was the main one I could latch on to and point at and go, you're wrong. Anyhow, guess you're coming down now. That was great. I loved it so much. No, I'll just follow this one. Okay, well, you don't have any stone. Okay, there's a stone. I was thinking of just digging up stone to, like, keep the staircase going, but at this point, I don't think that's going to, pan out the way I want it to, so I'm just going to, fill that back in. Come on! Oh, there's a tree there, that's why. Anyway, so, work was stressing me out, basically, was the big thing. And I noticed, like, my hands were bothering me. Like, hands were just, like, I don't know if this is a normal thing or not, but, like, at the time I was kind of doing a lot of, like, Pokemon Go type stuff, right? I'm trying to actually bother to exercise and all that. Great things. But I noticed, like, if I spent a bunch of time, that it would, my hands would just kind of, start to hurt a little bit. And it's like, okay, well, I'll take a little bit of a break from technology for a little bit, maybe that'll help. Which it did, but, like, in the past, it would be just a little bit sore. Like, I'm gonna say, like, basically, if you were to do something repetitive for more than 24 hours in a row type situation, like, if any of you have ever, like, binge played a video game or had, like, a big old project where you had to work with do the small little tedious stuff with your hands. I said the word earlier. Oh, it doesn't rain here. Ha! Rain can't get me. Hey, midnight. Anyway, so it's just one of those things where I was like, okay, like, I just need to take a break from technology. So I took a break, but, like, it wasn't really going away. And where in the past I could take, like, a week, take, like, a little bit of a break and maybe spend, like, 5 minutes on there, instead of forever. It was, like, very much in a, no, like, you're spending any time on this computer and you are cooked. So it was like, okay. Love that. So, oh, midnight, you're a very troubling spot. Let me move you. Midnight! Sit down. Ugh. Dumb thing. Not midnight. Well, a little bit midnight, but that... Whatever. Come back. Sit. Okay. Anyway, so, it was more like I had that hand pain going on just more and more often, and I was doing less and less, and I was like, what the heck, man? Like, what is going on? And I remembered something. My family is cursed. That's the nicest way to put it. Arthritis runs in our family. Rheumatoid arthritis specifically runs in our family. My grandma, she had it at like 19 or 20. So, yeah, it's definitely great. So I was like, oh, dang it. Curse you, genetics. You strikes again, And so, I go to the doctor. I'm basically like, okay, here's the issue. My hands hurt all of the flipping time. My family kind of has this great thing called arthritis going on. I kind of have a great giant pit right here, so that's great. Love that. Let me go to the other side really fast. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's pretend I do right there, right? And then, whoop. Nope, wrong one. Okay. Boom. Okay, yeah, this'll work. It's at nighttime now. I'm in the dark all alone and I'm gonna die. Anyway. So I go to the doctor. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. My family, arthritis, it sucks. I told him all my symptoms. Oh, the cat is bringing me the rabbit's foot and skin. The cat is hunting the rabbits. Okay, I feel much more sane now. I was so very much like, what the heck is happening here? Okay, I don't need you right now. I don't need you right now. Put you in here. Yeah. Anyway, so it was very much like pretty sure it's arthritis, right? And then the doctor's like, okay, well, we'll run a test, we'll run a blood test, see if it shows up there, yada, yada, yada. All right, cool, we're getting this taken care of, like, it's arthritis, we got the answer. That's what I figured, right? So what they do, they run an x-ray and a blood test. And, like, my understanding is it's not, like, a arthritis test so much as arthritis has certain like enzymes or something that they look for or something like that, and like whatever. Anyway, they run the test, but it comes back, nope, you don't have arthritis. And they did the x-rays and they couldn't see any signs of anything. So it's like, oh, nope, maybe it's a nerve thing, a carpal tunnel, right? Which can happen, especially if you do like a lot of desk work type stuff. It's fairly common in office job type things because your hands are constantly doing this repetitive thing and it messes with your nerves somehow. So it's like, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, that sounds plausible. Maybe that's what it is, considering I teach. That makes sense, whatever. Sometimes I play a lot of games on the phone, like, could be related to a lot of stuff. So figure, okay, we'll get this test, we'll get a nerve test done, right? And it takes like 2 months to get a nerve test done because I live in the middle of nowhere and have to schedule it around like my days off schedule type thing. So that's an added annoyance on top of everything else, but whatever. Man, look at this. It's looking pretty fabulous, honestly. I might replace like grass spots with actual stone because that's a little bit more blow-up-y proof, but I think it works. Anyway, so get the nerve test done and get the results back, and the results are like, well, actually, no, I didn't even get results. It was like I was supposed to go to a doctor's appointment, and then he canceled it, but he just did an over-the-phone appointment to tell me the results. And basically, his response was, okay, well, you don't have carpal tunnel, so we're going to put you on, it was a depression medication, like Effexor or something. And it might have been something else, though. And that usually helps with these quote-unquote phantom pains. Now, I'm adding the quotes because phantom pains? Are you kidding me? Like, my knuckles are getting swollen every day. Like, and like, okay, yes, sometimes the mind can do some serious things. Like I get that. You could go, oh, you're a teacher and you're stressed out at work and blah 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 blah. So maybe that's what it is. Which, maybe, but at the same time, you would think maybe you'd want to have me see a therapist or something. You know what I mean? Like, go see a therapist and see if you have this is your issue. Like that's what I would think that they'd have you do, right? But no, it's. Okay. It's very much like, nope, you just have depression and anxiety, so you should just take this Effexor thing. And like the side effects of Effexor are like pretty massive if you like don't take it consistently. So it's one of those like, no, like you actually want to make sure that that's what it is. I broke my legs. Oh wait, no, I don't want to use up this one. Maybe I do. It'll be fine. It's cobblestone. I'm going to put a torch right here so I remember that I fell down here at some point in time when I come back through in the future. Haha. I'm going to be so confused later. I'm going to be like, wait a second. What was that? Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to try something in a second here. Here I am. Okay. I need to eat raw chicken, which has a chance of causing like this weird nausea thing. Not nausea thing. Well, causing issues. I also have to eat rotten flesh. One of the things is eating all of the food, right? So gotta eat all that different random food. So let's see how it goes. First, the rotten flesh. Which makes you hungry, I guess. Or something. There's that little starving thing. Then I'll have the chicken. And see if I accidentally get poisoned or not. And then I'll have a potato afterwards. Woohoo! Okay, it just slowly fades away. Cool. Anyway, like really the biggest thing is like you're just saying, oh, it's a phantom pain. Like, no, you should just take whatever random anxiety medication, which is a thing. But like, I'm not diagnosed or anything with anxiety. Like maybe or PTSD or anything, right? Which with that particular medication, I remember I did go and pick it up from the pharmacy, but I asked the pharmacist, like, okay, this is my issue. Does this really help with this particular issue? And he was like, I mean, if you have PTSD, then that would maybe help. And it's like, well, I don't, as far as I'm aware. And you would think that the doctor would say, oh, go to a therapist or psychiatrist or something like that to figure out if you have PTSD or something. But no, it's just like, take this medication because I'm tired of dealing with you. So that was frustrating. Anyway, then I called my mom. She's a pharmacist, and she basically told me like, that's garbage. You should not start taking that medication. Like, we're going to figure out something else. So, maybe 3 months later, I managed to set up an appointment with a bone and joint doctor who specialized in looking at, like, hands, basically. Right? But, of course, I don't get the main doctor. I get the nurse aide type person, which it's fine, but she didn't know what it was. So, like, okay, at that point, have me see the actual freaking doctor. I have a mystery illness and you don't know what it is. Like, let's see if the doctor knows, So anyway, she looks at it, and she also does x-rays, and she's like, I don't know, I can't see any arthritis here, because, like, once again, I told her the arthritis thing, right? And okay, well, you know what, we'll send you to a rheumatologist. There's a chance you might have fibromyalgia, right? But it could maybe it's arthritis, like, we don't know. We'll send you to a rheumatologist, arthritis doctor, and they can run a test, and there is a test that they can run to see if it's fibromyalgia or not. Fibromyalgia being code for we don't know why your body hurts, so we're just putting you in this category. Like, I'm sure there's legitimate stuff that happens, but part of me wonders if, like, there's more than just fibromyalgia in like, I wonder if in the future we'll discover that, oh wait, there's actually like 9 different things that are going wrong here, and we just didn't have the technology to know that until this point. Anyway, so whatever. And like, the other thing about the hands thing is, like, it was specifically just my hands that were bothering me. Sometimes my knee bothers me, but I have a bad knee, so, like, I knew why that was bothering me. Anyway, so okay. So she's like, okay, well, the rheumatologist should call, and they'll figure that out, and okay. All right, cool, fine. I wait, like, I don't know, maybe it was another month, right? And I'm not getting a call from the rheumatologist, so I'm like, what the heck? So I call the doctor, and they're like, oh, well, we sent your information here, so I don't know what could have been, blah, 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 blah. Then they look, and it turns out that rheumatologist refuses to see people with fibromyalgia. And because this doctor had put fibromyalgia ? On my chart, they refuse to see me. They don't even want to run a test to see if I have fibromyalgia. It's purely like, no, you have fibromyalgia? Like, never. I refuse to see you from now until the rest of the time. Like, really? Like, okay. Don't love that. So, let me check something. Okay, I was aiming for 95, so let me go up really fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh. Okay, what do I want to put here? Okay. Oh, yeah. I can just make a crafting table that's staged here. Lets me know that this is an important place. Oh. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Anyway, so this rheumatologist, like, it just refuses to straight out see me because of the fibromyalgia part, which, okay, like, a little rude, but at the same time, fair. Like, if everyone knows that they don't see people with fibromyalgia, then they don't see people with fibromyalgia. Why did my doctor person not know that they don't see people with fibromyalgia? Like, that was a big frustrating thing. Like, shouldn't you know who actually is the people who sees people with my issues here, you know? So, anyway. So then they forward all of my stuff to a different rheumatologist. This one, no, the previous one, the first one, they were about an hour and a half drive away. That was the closest one to my location. So, in order to get an appointment there, if they had seen me, it would have been like a 3-hour chunk out of my day. And like that's just for the drive. So really it would be more like 4 hours because you know, who knows how long the doctor's appointment is. You have to show up early to fill out all the paperwork. All that great fun stuff. So you know, it would have been a chunk out of my day. And like since I was already going to be in town, then yeah, maybe I could get some extra shopping stuff done. You know. Then so you know, that was my plan initially, right? That was the hope anyway. And then clearly that's not the right person. So they're like, okay, well, here are your options for rheumatologists. There was another one in another town that would have also been basically a trip similar where you'd be gone forever. Trying to, you know, it'd still be that half-hour drive. No, not half hour, 1.5 hour drive. Very big difference. So it's like, okay, like that is an option, I guess. I have some family in that area. Maybe I could stop and see them for a little bit. Like there's that option. And then there's like and it was just one option. And I don't even remember for sure if that was an option or if like that's just where I know a hospital is. So like maybe I'm just thinking that's the other hospital, like that's the other emergency room option in my area. So like there's another one that's closer, but and usually the town I'm thinking of is the one that has the extra stuff like that. But anyway, what the heck? Anyway, the other options were all like a 3-hour, not even 3-hour, like more than 3-hour drive. Like, so at that point, just the drive would be an all-day thing. It would be 6 hours out of my day to go to the hospital, but it's more than that. And there's a bunch of options, but like they're all that far away from me because I chose to live in a rural town, which, you know, traffic is great, but amenities not so much, a lot, you know. Anyway, so eventually I go, oh, I have a key I need to return to somebody. Okay, something loud is happening outside and I don't know what it is. Anyway, so it's like, okay, well, this particular one is close to my parents, so I'll just do a thing where I'll get the appointment for a weekend and go down and spend the night at my parents' house, you know. Like that was what it was, because honestly I did not want to have to drive 6 hours in one day. Today is Thursday, right? Oh, those jerks. Sorry. So, they totally unrelated. There's like, okay, they're not jerks, but there's like no trash services here. If you live in this area, you can go and dump stuff at the dump for free, but it's not open when I'm not at work. So there's like a local kid who you can pay to, you know, it's like the mowing the lawn service. So there's a local kid, you pay them to take your trash out for the year. But like they're very inconsistent. Sometimes they'll pick up your trash on Thursday and sometimes it's Saturday. But it's Thursday. So I don't, since it's summer, I don't know if they decided to just pick up trash because it's summertime or what, you know? It's just something interesting that I'm thinking about, you know? Anyway, so I'm kind of hoping that they didn't, because I have a lot of trash that I need to get thrown out of my house, and like I'm moving before the next trash day, so but I might be able to get away with leaving trash in the trash thing. We'll see. Anyway, none of that was related to the main story. So rheumatologist, more than 3 hour drive. I'm not going to say specifics because you guys don't know me. Anyway. So, it's exciting having to drive 3 hours to go to the rheumatologist. Anyway, at this point, it has been a year since that hand pain. Like, I have been sitting here for a year where my hands hurt, just having to go and get stuff done myself because anyway, it's just been frustrating. I do not recall telling you to sit down, sir. And now you're in my way. Maybe I was just trying to place blocks earlier, and that was a thing. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to get more stone. Yay! Anyway, so, oh, actually, I know where I want to go. So, I finally get to this doctor. It's been a year since the initial diagnosis thing. And, or the initial diagnosis, the initial pain. And I finally see a real life rheumatologist. Oh my gosh. I finally get down here and my bed is up there and ooh. Okay, it's fine. So excuse me. I have to think really fast. Get into the rheumatologist. I have my mom go with me because, like, I needed backup. I had been dismissed so many times on appointments by myself. I needed, like, my mom knows what, like, medicine and stuff. Like, she's there. She can help people take me seriously. Help convince people to take me seriously. Like, I'm gonna have her go with me. And, she goes with me. And, we go to the rheumatologist, and he basically looks at my hand and, like, pinches my knuckles a little bit. Now, the other thing about this, like, another side effect, is, like, it was inconsistent what part of my hand would hurt. Like, sometimes it would be the left middle knuckle, but sometimes it would be, like, the, okay, it was this level. Okay. Sometimes it would be, like, oh, no, now it's the right hand's thumb. Like, but it was always usually around a knuckle, but it would just be a different knuckle. Or, like, the inner parts of the hand, but it would be, like, just the overall hand hurts. The best description I have for it is basically, like, imagine somebody opened up your hand, and, I thought you were an Enderman hand for a second, dude. And imagine somebody opened up your hand and, like, decided it would be a good idea to fill it with glass. A bunch of crunched up glass, too, right? And so, like, all of the, need a torch. All of this dirt needs to go someplace else. And then the glass, it's, like, all shattered glass. Like, not just, like, glass, but, like, when glass gets, like, really crunched up super small, right? Yeah, it feels like that is in between every single one of my knuckles right now. So, that's fun. And some days are better than others. That's the wrong tool. Oh yeah, that's where I fell earlier. Well, time to go on an expedition. I don't actually want to go on this big of an expedition though, so we'll see. Oop. Don't you dare push me down before I'm ready. I'm gonna go over here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, perfect. Man, that was a little bit scary, man. Has this been the Enderman's home base? Has he been, like, putting all of his, effort into this zone? A lot of dirt, you know. Didn't know they have a thing for that. Okay. I did not want to use 2 of those. Give me back this one. Okay. Anyway. So he basically looks at my hand, he pinches my knuckles a couple times, and he's like, yep, this is arthritis. Like, no, he was like, nope, this is arthritis. Like, immediately. Oh my gosh. So, anyway, now we know it's arthritis, so that's exciting. Yeah, I know the water's annoying, and I should probably make it cut out, but, like, there are some spots that I don't think I could jump up, so. And there's, like, a light over there, which is a little bit suspicious. Why was this section all lit up earlier? I thought there was, like, a secret tunnel or something, and then it went dark. Come on, come on, come on, come on, light it up! Okay. Oh, this is the end. Oh, okay, okay. Cool, 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 cool. This feels like an Enderman. I don't think I want to go deeper right now. I'm gonna go up. Let's go up the waterfall. Up the waterfall. Anyway, so yeah, it took a year, but guess what? It's arthritis. Apparently, my mom had a similar issue, but apparently, like the first 5 years that she had arthritis, nothing showed up on X-rays or blood tests for her either. So it's not that uncommon, at least in my family. At least in my family, it's not that uncommon for the results of arthritis to not show up. And the theory is, like, basically a lot of the you know what, quick thing. So basically with arthritis, what happens is your body hates you, and it thinks it's in danger all of the time. So it's basically kind of like allergies, just for bones, where the thing with allergies is your body's like, oh, foreign substance, must protect self, So they go in and they like send in all of the snot and other stuff, like the stuff that's supposed to fight the bad germs, right, into your nasal passages to fight off all of the quote-unquote bad germs, right? Now, you know that it's just like random pollen, but your body is like, or you know, whatever it is that you're allergic to, but your body's like, nope, that is dangerous germs. Like, you would die if we didn't do this right now. So, that's, you know, the allergies version, which in some cases it's just like annoying, and like mine, where you're just like, breathing is harder now. But in some cases, it's, more of a breathing's impossible now because the reaction gets so much bigger, It's basically your body's like, oh, there's evil villainous things up there, and we're not able to fight off the peanut butter that fast, so we're just gonna cut it off so it can't get to the rest of your body. The problem is, like, it's cutting it off from, like, your airway, so it can't get to the rest of your body, but it's also killing you in the process. So yay. Now, like, is that the scientifically technical term? No. Am I a doctor? No. That's the basics. Your body just thinks it's under threat of fire and decides it's going to save you in the worst way possible. So yay, so fun. Anyway, so arthritis is a similar issue, and there's a lot of other health ones where it kind of has a similar effect with just for different areas of your body. Arthritis is one where basically what happens is your let's have some of this. Anyway, so different parts of your body are basically like, in this case, instead of it being your nasal passages, right, and pollen or peanut butter in your throat, it's, for whatever reason, it thinks that you have, like, think of a scab type thing, right? It's like, when you get a cut, your body's reaction is, oh, we need to build this scab and protect this skin and save it from itself, right? Which, is usually fine. It builds the scab and then it protects that open wound and, you're safe, it's great. You're not dying. And basically, arthritis, it kind of does that. It builds, like, more bone pieces on the bones because it thinks that you injured them. It's like scarred bones, I guess, is the best way to put it. So it's like, oh, you've been hurt here, so we're gonna replace this bone with more bone. But the bone didn't actually need to be replaced. Maybe it did, I don't know. But, no, it's just like thinks that it needed to be replaced, and so therefore it builds on more little bone growths, like it's basically bone scab type things. And usually it's at the joints, so it'd be at your knuckles and stuff. So basically, you get extra bone growth inside of your knuckles and joints. That's why you get those gnarly looking hands, right? Because there's extra bone in there. And like there's also like osteoarthritis, and with that one what happens is like you overworked that site, and so like the bones like grinded against each other. Side note, I'm not a doctor, so like, if an actual doctor says that it's something different than this, then believe them. But my understanding is just like like let's say you had to do a lot of stuff where you were going up and down on your knees all of the time, right, and overusing them. Eventually, like the cartilage wears out and scrapes away or something, and then the bones scrape against each other, and then your body's like, oh, we need more. It's nighttime and I'm a dead person. I need doors. Okay, well, we're just going to put torches up as we go upstairs. Do, 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 do. I'm sorry, I'm scared that the monsters are going to get me now. Don't kill me, monsters! Oh, that's midnight. I thought you were an Enderman or a spider. And then your eyes weren't red, and I was like, oh, maybe it's safe. Anyway, so, so in that case, it's like your bones legitimately were worn down, and your body kind of did try to replace that bone with new bone, but like that bone is like weak sauce, basically. And so, like, it has a lot of holes or something in it. And mostly, well, that was scary. Mostly, like, the way they're able to tell what type of arthritis it is how, like, the bone growth looks. Apparently, one looks one way and the other one looks a different way. Do I remember which one is which? No, I do not. Okay, there is a creeper over there, and it's totally gonna creep up on me later. I just know it. I just know it. So anyway, now the thing is, they would do the x-rays to see if they can see these little extra bone growths happening, right? And, sorry. Oh my gosh. I am nowhere near where I wanted to be at this point in time. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll come back to this later, I think. It might have to just be a completely, you know, part 3 stream. Anyway. So the thing is, like, the growth isn't big enough to be seen on x-rays yet. And it's not problematic enough to show up on blood tests yet. So that's great. Now the thing is, the goal is to take a medication that basically calms down your immune system. And like, that's what, like, when people say immunocompromised, usually, one, they just were born with a weak immune system. But 2, the second possibility is that they are taking medication that basically tells their body to stop attacking itself. And it's not just with arthritis. Like, technically like an well, not an EpiPen, but like with the allergy stuff, they kind of like have a temporary version of this. With a lot of arthritis medication, the idea is you take it and eventually your body learns like, oh, I need to calm down, I need to chill out, okay. And so like your immune system stops being on high alert all of the time and stops attacking itself. But side note is, because it's not on high alert, it also isn't as good about recognizing the bad stuff now. What the heck, dude? And you're more likely to get a disease or something. Like, you're more likely to get sick easily because your troops, your immune fighting troops, have all been subdued a little bit, you know? And so it's a little bit kind of like, okay. Like, great. Okay. Just going to keep going. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. Okay. Anyway, so, my immune system is crap right now, I guess. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It depends on whatever medication they have me on, I guess, right? But, anyhow, so, a year ago, not a year ago. At this point in the story, it's been a year that my hands hurt, and then I go to the rheumatologist, and they're like, yeah, it's arthritis. Congratulations. So The goal is to get it to shut down as soon as possible. The faster I get it shut down, give me all of the stairs. I don't know if there's a way to get it to just give me all of them as stairs, because that would be way more convenient. Anyway, so let me think. What was I even going to say? Okay. So they tried the first medication. It's I think it was methotrexate, which is the cheapest option. And it's one where basically you take all the medication on one day each week, and like there's different dosages they give you, but the more you take, the more severe your side effects are, right? And apparently it's like, my mom told me it's like related to like the stuff they give patients for chemotherapy. Like it's not as strong as that stuff, but like the side effects are in the same house. Like it's a related medication. I could be wrong. But basically, like, side effects include nausea and hair loss and whatever. There might have been other ones, but, like, those were the main ones where I was like, oh, that's great. And the thing is, like, I'm sure it's different for everyone. And like, apparently for minimum 1/3 of people who have arthritis, they take it and, yep, that's it. They're cured. They're done. That's the whole thing. Like, figured it out. And like the numbers might be different, but for a decent amount of people, like, hey, this could just end the pain and we're good, you know? And for some people it's has some like help, like it'll calm it down. It won't be perfect, but like it'll bring the pain down from a 10 to like a 4 or something, you know? Which is still better. And then for other people, it just doesn't do anything. Guess what category I am? So, yeah. And the thing is, like, when I took it, I was miserable. Like, I was on a normal dosage of like 4 or 5. I think it's 4 or 5 per week, and it would just be at the one time each day, and it was fine. And then the doctor was like, it was after like a month or something, he was like, okay, let's try doing more, because like we're not seeing you're still in pain, right? So let's up the dosage a little bit. That was not great. Basically, I was so nauseous that I would not eat. I take it on Fridays or Saturdays because I didn't have school those days, so it was okay if I was out of it a little bit. But I wouldn't eat it all on Friday or Saturday. Like, even like Sunday, even Mondays, like 2 to 3 days later, I'm still sitting there like, oh man, food. And it's not like I was still hungry, but I was so nauseous that even if I tried eating, like I felt like I would throw up. Not pleasant, you know? So, do I make this another step? Or do I keep it at like a different level? Okay. Okay. We'll just leave it like this for now, I think. Yeah. Woohoo! My staircase is done. I can go up and down the stairs super fast. This is better than my original plan. Okay, I'm gonna move the farm down, and then I think I'm gonna have to call that good for today, honestly. Like, I just, I'm not feeling great, that's all. Plus, it's not even like that my hands hurt, which they do, but it's like, it's that, I'm leaving in like 4 days, and I'm not anywhere near finished packing, so what was I making? Oh, yes. I need stone. Perfect. Okay, let's see. We want you and you and you and you and the pumpkins. And the melons. Okay. Oh, it's gonna go nighttime. Bro. Dude. Is it not? Is the sun not setting? I'm pretty sure it's setting. It is. Move. Oh, okay, good. Okay. Anyway, so I was miserable. I wasn't getting any better. At one point, like, I think, like, all of the blood vessels in my, like, around my eyes, they just, like, pop, like, they were covered in a bunch of red dots. It looked like I had, like, 2 black eyes, which I don't really get black eyes, so, like, it was pretty bad. So, I sent a picture and of that side effect, and it was just like, okay, we'll put you on something else. So the next one we're going to try Rinvoq, but they want you to take the shingles vaccine before you try Rinvoq because you're more likely to get shingles. Now, I don't understand shingles. My understanding was though, like I had the chickenpox vaccine and I've never had chickenpox, so like I thought you only got shingles if you had chickenpox, you know, but. I don't know. Maybe it can still be transferred or something. And the thing is, you don't get the shingles vaccine if you are... Let me see. I need to maximize this. It's a 4x4, isn't it? That's what it is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4... yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So, the thing is, I am not... Oh, I need water here. Duh. I think it's yet to be over 60 or something before they let you have the shingles vaccine, or they might have changed the rules since certain health people are certain conspiracy theorists are running the country for whatever reason and changing all the rules. I'm not mad. Just a little disappointed. Oh, actually. Come on. Anyway, so. Come on, there it is. Okay. I need seeds. I think if you snipping tool it would also give you the seeds and the thing. It's fine. And I want seeds. I think I actually need to eat a melon too, so. Okay, I need this one and this one. This one. Oh, you know what? Anyway, so basically, since I am not over 60, I was denied the shingles vaccine, which it kind of makes sense. Like, oh, you're young, why would you need the vaccine type thing? You know what I mean? But It's still frustrating. Like, the insurance just wasn't going to cover it, and it's like, well, can I afford not to have the insurance cover it? Like, I don't know. So, sorry, I'm planting the wrong thing. So anyway, it was a little bit like, well, that's great. I love that. It's fabulous. So, you know, I was like, okay, well, instead of Rinvoq, we'll try Humira. Which that one is kind of like an EpiPen type situation where you have to, like, stab yourself like you do with an EpiPen, except it's not just whenever a reaction happens, it's more like you have to do it every 2 weeks or something. Or alternatively, you get a big old syringe and you have to stab yourself with that, but, I can barely handle it when the doctor's giving me shots, so, like, okay. Not exactly, feeling like that's gonna work out for me. So, 1, 2, 3. Does it go to 5? Like, would it work if I went out 5? I'm gonna do a test one right here and see if it gets wet. I feel like it's only 4, though. Okay, we're gonna do wheat. Then we're gonna do... Why did I put these two at the bottom? They're the worst ones right now. We want potatoes. Oh, I'm out of potatoes. And carrots. I'm out of carrots. Then we'll do wheat again. Oh, there's beets. That's the other one. I might put beets on that side because they're the most likely ones to get trampled. Okay, and then potatoes, carrots, wheat. Anyway, so try Humira. And I try it, and it's fine. It doesn't help, though. Like, we're just not seeing stuff going the way it should in the timeline that I used it. So I was like, oh, okay, well, let's try Rinvoq again. At this point, my insurance had changed, so it's like, okay, well, we'll see if I can get the vaccine this time. And guess what? They gave me the vaccine this time. They were like, oh, yeah, we can give you that. And I was like, for real? Like, you denied me earlier, but okay. So, I'll go with it. Okay. Anyway, so, I got a poisonous potato. Yes! I need to eat that poisonous potato someday. Okay. Okay. Did I get all of my carrots and potatoes? That was an alarm meant for yesterday. I don't need it right now, so... Whoops. Oh, guess I got wheat now. Oh yeah, I already had the seeds. I guess I'll keep the wheat. Oh, perfect. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna get some of my dirt gone right now. I know it's a mess. It's a mess. I know it's a mess. I know it's a mess. Anyway, so I get the shingles vaccine finally. And that took forever, but because there's 2 doses and you get one and then you have to come back like 4 to 6 months later. But they still let me take the other medication before I actually finish the other vaccine. So I don't know. It's like, okay, was that working or not, you know? Okay, what was this? Was this carrots? No, it's potatoes. Potatoes. Potato. Anyway, so, wasn't getting the results I needed with the Humera. Which is great. And so then I'm taking the Rinvoke, and, definitely not getting the results I need with the Rinvoke. It's just not happening. Actually, I want you to be a pumpkin. Anyway, and then, wait a second. It's supposed to be carrots. Oh, wait, no, this is wheat. What am I doing? Did I just do 2 of wheat? I don't want 2 wheat. Man, I'm going crazy. Okay. It's freaking already nighttime. Okay, let's go upstairs again. Anyway, so I take Rinvoke. This one, was a traditional pill that you take every day, right? And, guess what? One possible side effect, which is generally pretty rare, but is possible, is you get ridiculously bad acne. Or blisters. I got some great blisters on my face! So that was fun. So basically I'm allergic to Rinvoke. So it's like, okay, well, guess we'll try something else. One I'm currently on, it's another medication one. And like I want to change it to a traditional, like, because most of the time the arthritis ones that work best are those injectable ones that are like in an EpiPen or like the syringe type situations. Alternatively, you could go into the office and get a blood infusion, I think that's the correct word, every month. So that is another option that does exist. Do I do that option right now? No. Would I be interested someday? Maybe. Anyhow, so, that sucks. And, the current one I'm on, I don't remember what it's actually called. It was not working, and so then he was like, oh, we'll take this other one that also should help, but it's also not working. Clearly, because I can't, like, it's just frustrating, because it's like, I've been spending the past 3 years now, I guess, 4 years, 3 years, where I haven't been able to do anything that I like, because everything that I like to do involves those small hand motion things. I can't remember what it's called. There's a technical term. Okay. Ba 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 ba. Okay, then we need to build a chest. 1, 2. Oh. Okay. Alright. We're gonna put this rabbit hide there because I didn't see him earlier. I don't need rotten flesh anymore because I ate that. Wheat is just going down here because it's a food stuff. I might actually need sugarcane while I'm still planting things. I don't need all of this dirt. I guess I brought the bed down here for a reason. This is my new spot to sleep right now. Yeah, I know I have random stuff. It's fine. Anyway, so, current medication still isn't working. I can't do anything that I like to do. Like, I'd be interested in trying to crochet. I can't right now because my hands hurt. I like playing Minecraft, but my hands hurt. I like cross-stitching, but my hands hurt. I like to write and or draw and type and whatever on the computer. Nope, my hands hurt. So life is terrible sometimes. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I have an appointment in like I don't know, soon this summer. And hopefully maybe I can convince him to give me another injectable instead of the other one. I think he's scared since the Rinvoq reaction thing, but like I was fine on the Humira, so why can't I try that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it right here? No. It's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So anyway, yeah. Life kind of sucks a little bit sometimes. So that's the journey of arthritis and how terrible it is. I know. It sucks. It's not fun. And like another big issue is like I have next to zero grip strength. Like I have some grip strength, but honestly, I'll be writing something on the board and like I think I'm holding it tight enough and then I'll just drop it by accident because like my hands don't work. So oh, I went too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it should have been right here. Whoops, my bad. Where's the... I'm told that mud's really good for sugarcane, but I don't... remember how to make mud, so I don't know, maybe someday. Okay. I never realized. Anyway, so that's great. Sometimes gripping onto stuff is hard. And like, when I taught first grade, it was fine, but my hands were just not like first graders are needy. It's constantly like, oh, can you tie my shoe? Because I can't. Can you open the milk? Because I can't. Can you open the applesauce thing? Because I can't. Can you open the ketchup packet? I know they're all food themed. It's lunchtime. I'm hungry. But like, it's like a lot of, oh, I can't. Blah, blah, blah. And like, I'm sitting there like, you know what? I can't either. Sorry. Like, I can't help you. My bad. Like, it's just, life sucks for me too right now. So sorry about that. So I transferred to older grades, partially because of that, partially because part of it was kind of because I initially wanted to be in older grades anyway. So yeah. And then, side note, back in 2020, I dislocated my knee, well, my kneecap, the kneecap dislocated. And, then I had to, get it broke one of the ligaments that holds your kneecap in place, so it was more likely that my kneecap would just dislocate in the future. But I was, I did not feel steady. I could not figure out how to walk, like, properly at all. So, I know there's ways to make like melon farms and pumpkin farms and whatever specific farms for like sugarcane and stuff. Maybe in the future, but not right now. Okay. I need mine carts, which takes a bajillion iron, and the railings that take a bunch of iron and redstone and gold sometimes, depending on the rail. So, yeah, I know, but I don't care right now. Anyway, so, I'm gonna go this direction now. So anyway, dislocated my kneecap. Now, prior to dislocating it, it was already kind of like super weak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was already pretty super weak. I had bad knees. And that's great. So, like, every once in a while I'd be walking and it would, like, buckle or something, and maybe my knee would hurt a little bit during weird weather and stuff. But, anyway. Oh, you know what? I can make the rest of that be for now. I don't know. They take forever to grow out, though. Maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. I'll just do this row. Come on. So, anyway. So, I had to have knee surgery. They replaced the ligament. I'm going to blame an Enderman for that. Everything's fine and dandy. And then, like, honestly, like, it took forever for the knee to actually heal all the way, I swear. But the buckling stopped. And, like, yeah, do I trust it all? Never. I'm never going to trust it all the way. But, like, I could walk without worrying about falling on my face sometimes. So, you know, a win's a win. And then, recently, it decided, you know what? Supporting you has been great, but I think it would be way more fun to not work. So now, there's 2 modes. There's mode 1, which is, oh, I don't like working right now, so I'm going to buckle. And buckle means, like, basically you'll be walking, but then suddenly your knee just kind of falls out of, like, it stops supporting your weight, basically. And, like, I haven't face planted. I'm able to catch myself before that happens, but I will someday, I'm sure. That's just inevitable, you know? But, anyway, so it's like, okay, great. Love it. So, oh, this was, okay. So, anyway, so that's great. Mode 2 is pain. So when it's in buckling mode, it doesn't hurt, but it'll, like, do, like, 5 or 6 in a row things, like, steps in a row. My other option is, oh, guess what? This is gonna hurt forever. So, yeah, good luck with that. So, that's always so much fun. Usually thunderstorms are terrible. So, I've had to start... Sometimes I have, like, a cane or something to help me walk. Like, I'm just falling apart. I don't know if it's related to the arthritis or not, though, so... Who knows? Was there a zombie here last night and it died? Or did you bring me zombie flesh? But that's a good point. I need a, give me a second. Sorry, you're dying. No, I can do this. I can do this. What did I just... That's not where I intended to put that. I'm putting it on top? Like, how is that even... Doesn't make any sense! Okay. Go away. Oh my gosh. This one? Yes. Perfect. And a light. Boom. Okay. Didn't mean to get that, but cool. Hey, buddy. Sleeping on my bed right now, being ridiculously loud. Anyway, so such is life, I guess. We'll have to see. Hopefully someday I'll have medication that lets me live normally and not feel like my hands are filled with a bunch of little tiny pieces of glass all of the time. It's the worst. There's probably a better way to describe it, honestly, but the other way to think about it is imagine you have a million, like at each of your knuckles, right in the center point, there's a bunch of nails that are trying to firework explode out. Because, you know, that's the other way I think about it. It is just so fun. So, anyway, oh hey, I can put you down now. Okay, I think I got most of my, okay, I have more melon slices, I guess, but honestly, I don't want that many melons. I need, like, glistening melons, I think, later on, and I need to eat at least one watermelon at some point, but, for now, we're gonna call that good. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. This is so exciting. Oh wait, I want to put you in here. Okay, I'm gonna light this up real fast. Yes, this farm will expand as time goes on, but I am lazy right now. Right there. Da, 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 da. Okay. Okay. Don't wanna die because of the monsters. Okay, well, I'm officially out of torches right there. It's cool. I make more. Okay, I saw some pigs earlier. I need to make some fences. Okay. Anyway, so arthritis sucks. And you'll probably hear me complain about it, like, on the daily, because it's the worst. Oh, I need... Did I put... Okay, I need some hay. And I need 1 carrot. Oh, hey. A carrot. Thank you. Replant. Okay. Oh my gosh, bruh. Just, Okay. There's some sheep up here. I just know it. Hey, Shadow. No, I'm sorry. You're midnight. My bad. Oh, look at you. You've all grown up. Okay. There's a sheep. There's some sheep. Huzzah. Okay. Come on, come on. Come on, sheepies. Come on, little floofs. Perfect. Wait, I should have made the pin to put them in before. Oh well. It's fine. We'll survive. Yeah. Hey! Sheep number 2. Okay, earlier I bred sheep and they were, it was like a white and a dark gray, and then they had a baby sheep that was a light gray. So apparently one of the things is we get, if they're a mix, ones that mix like red and blue, I guess maybe I'd get a purple sheep. But that also means it's kind of like good but bad, because on the one hand, you have you don't need to get as much dye, right? But on the other hand, if I just want blue and red sheep, I don't want purple. Like I'd have to just have 2 separate things. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, sheeps. Where did my fence post go? Achoo! Okay, how many sheep will fit in here? I do not have enough fence. That's for sure. It's for darn sure. Oh, maybe I do. Let's get your brother, friend, boyfriend, sister. I don't know what they are. Ah! No, don't follow me down here. You're gonna have to move. Come on, dude. Okay. Oh, man. Ah! I knew that was gonna be a problem. Oh, I never brought the beats down. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's see. Where did my sheeps go? Sheepy, sheeps, floof, fluffy sheeps. Okay, I saw one over here. Where'd the other guy go? Alright, come on, buddy. Come on. We're gonna go to your nice new home. Hey. Oh, okay. Perfect. Okay, let's find the other one. Yeah, I think once I get my other sheep. I know I saw some pigs earlier, though. Do you see my other sheepy? Oh, there's the other floof. Come on, Fluffy. Come on. Woolly. I almost call him Cotton, but cotton is a plant. Wool is what comes from sheep. But, I mean, you know. Okay. Side goal. I always like to have one of each color sheep, but now I guess I might have to have two of each color sheep, so we'll see how that goes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, fall in, fall in, fall in! Oh, well now you'll fall in, because I fell in. Ooh, let me get some shears. How much did I get? I'm one short. Ooh. Oh, hey, wait, you can't shear the babies, though. Okay. Whatever. It's fine. Yep, I knew it. Come on. Nope, get back in here. Don't go be free right now. Get back into the pen. Boom. Okay, got it. Man. Okay. Do I have enough acacia wood to make another set of fences? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, I think I'm at the end of anything interesting to say, so we'll make a few fences and we'll get some chickens because I have a bunch of eggs that I need to throw. And we'll do some chickens next. And I do plan on expanding this so it's a little bit bigger. So I'm going to put like the other animals over here. Maybe. Where's my fence? Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Okay. The advantage of the chicken is I can just throw it in here and it'll be fine, right? Okay. Nope. Much too claustrophobic. There. It's totally not going to be a problem later. Bruh, you got in the way. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me go get my eggs. And also, I need to find some cows. Whoop. And I need to find some pigs. And then I need to find... I have chickens, I have cows, I have pigs. I need to find some horses, but the horses is for a different reason. I just... so one of the things is you have to tame all of the possible animals. And you have to breed all of the possible animals. What am I doing? Why am I going up there? What am I thinking? What the heck, man? Eggs. I ate a chicken earlier, so now I have a second chicken. I don't remember where the second chicken came from. Well, that's scary. Can you cook the other eggs the same way as the original eggs? Like, do the same rules apply? It's just reskinned differently. Just curious. I guess we'll have to see. We're going to do a mixture. All of the different chickens are going to be together because I'm lazy and I'm pretty sure I still get... Yes! Oh man, look at that luck. I got a little baby. I'm kind of afraid. I get no normal chickens. I mean, it's fine, but like... Oh my gosh. I can't believe this, man. I was just hoping for better luck. It's fine, but I got 2 chickens, and that's all you need. Hey. No, get over here. Get over here. Man. Ooh. Come on, Trouble. Let's be like your friend here. He can't be your brother. Come on. Come on. Come on, chicken. Chickadee chicken. Oh my gosh. He's too smart. Too smart for me. Just, he knows what to avoid. Perfect. Okay. We need some carpet. We're going to put it in the sheep's pen first. Because, then I could get more carpet easier. How do you make carpet? I was under the impression this was how you made carpet. Carpet. Oh, it's only 2? Oh my gosh, I thought it was 6. Did that used to be 2? Did they change it? Or am I crazy? I may be crazy. That's fine. Man, that's so much better though. Oh my goodness. Man, I feel so like... That's fabulous. Okay. I need a piece of earth though to trick that chicken wherever he went. Come on, Wandering Joe. Come on. Come on. Oh, I didn't realize I did that. The cat figured out how to get in. Of course, it cheated a little bit. Try again. Ha! You're trapped. Bet you didn't see that coming. I don't know. I feel a little bad for him now. Okay, give me a second. Boom. Yeah, I have an axe. I don't care right now. Ha-ha! Look at that. Jeff, get out of the chicken pen. I don't want you killing my chickens. Woohoo! I feel so satisfied right now. Okay. We need to find pigs and cows. Oh, there's those goat horns. Oh. I know there's a bunch of different types of goat horns, but I don't know if, like, there's an achievement about them or not. I'll have to look at that. Okay. Well, it's been pretty productive. I should have gotten the beetroot seeds while I was up there, and I didn't. Oh well. Plan for next time. Mining. Basically, looking at the inside of the mountain and digging deeper. And then, oh yeah, this is much better. Wait. No, Nope. Oh, guys, this is so weird. Oh, that was the wrong direction, actually. Yeah, something like that. Oh, no, wrong button. Anyway. Next goal. Mining. Also maybe trying to find a cow and a pig if I can. But the main focus is mining the inside of that mountain. Just trying to get deeper to find each of the levels for the different ores. Maybe get the inside looking nice, but main focus is the mining because I kind of actually really like this spot out here. The only issue is like if I'm down in the mines for too long, then phantoms will appear, but that's fine. So yeah, mining's our next goal. It's been great. Love to see you here. Oh, no. Wrong button, sorry. Same quits title. It's been fabulous seeing you here. Well, me here, I guess. And I will see you in the future.